This call may be recorded or transcribed.
Good morning, Chair. Are there other Budget and Finance Committee members on the line yet?
Good morning. I'm not too sure. Ramona? I think there's two of us on the line.
You and who?
Ramona, who else is on the line?
I'm sorry, you're the only one that's calling that I know.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only one that...
We're doing the Gaming Regulatory Office this morning, right?
Oh, gaming regulatory, and then we'll go to that. Water rights, and then we'll go to LOC.
Okay, LOC, GA, we haven't seen any of the resolutions yet.
Oh, boy.
AA, she said that she was trying to get signatures. Remember, Chair Charles Newton is in Shiprock, so Hahoshin did that all. But the Hess one, sige at it's what I signed. Nabi ki ito akwanda nabi bihiki they have to change the numbering on their resolution because it says Nabi AU when it was approved in September. So
Okay.
they have to change that, but I think that's being done administratively.
Okay, guess we'll go straight to Hetzi then. If reach out to Chairman So or Slater or Chairman So, ask him who's going to be their rep. It looks like we might get to theirs quicker than they thought.
Okay, and I think with Nabi, Ashiat and I don't need it as soon as they can get Vice Chair Smith to sign those resolutions again. Shaihi was the pro tem.
Yo, I remember that. Okay, Agushina.
Chair, Vice Chair on board, but I'll be listening in. I'm at another meeting that I need to be kind of excused for an hour.
Okay, hopefully we'll maintain a quorum. What's that?
Okay, thank you, Chair. Appreciate that.
Good morning. Hi, good morning. This is Delegate Amber Canis-Balcrati. I'm calling in. Thank you. Hi, good morning. This is Delegate Crotty. Is there any BNF staff on the call?
We have Peggy and Ramona here, as long as well, and then Vice Chair Smith, and the three of us on the committee here. Waiting for one more.
Thank you, Chairman.
This is Delegate Brown. I'm also on the line. I'm calling in from Dennehutso, Arizona. I'm also on the Dennehutso planning meeting call. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, shit. With that, Ramona. Ramona, are you there? Did you roll call for us?
Sure. Call for the Budget and Finance Committee of the Nomination Council. The budget hearing. Can you hear you? And your location, please?
I'm here. Raymond.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Raymond Smith Jr. Raymond Smith Jr.
Can't hear me. I can barely hear.
Ramona, can you speak up? We can barely hear you.
Okay, Raymond Smith Jr. and your location, please.
Present and my atoll known as Houck, Arizona.
Okay, thank you, Shanella. Is Jimmy Yellow here? Jimmy Yellow here? Elmer P. Begay? Elmer P. Begay? Amber Canis-Balcrati? Delegate Amber Canis-Balcrati is calling in from Window Rock, Navajo Nation. Thank you. Thank you, Shadeja. Nathaniel Brown?
Yeah, that's it too. Delegate Brown calling in from Dennehutso, Navajo Nation. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chair. Chairman, we have 4 members present.
Thank you for that. Roll call, Ramona. And with this, we'll come out of recess and begin our day 2 of budget, comprehensive budget oversight hearings with the Budget and Finance Committee. And so yesterday, as a committee, hold on, before we begin, let's start with a prayer. And this session, Delegate Nathaniel Brown,
Chair Henry Otto, Budget and Finance Committee. Actually, I'm on the Denhoutso Farm Board, and they're doing their prayer right now too. So perfect timing. Miss Ramona Nelson, Ado Shama, Miss Peggy Naikai. Thank you, Hiha Tago, for always helping and being there, organizing this. I really do appreciate all the work that, and it's a lot of heavy work, a lot of heavy lifting. So, to the both of you. Cooperation to the Zindole, Shinant Ahado Shikeda Shidne, Shitra Shidian, Quaggy, Hanaut, Quaggy, Nohokat, and then Niki, Quaggy. Be it be it a wet nation, could I and Katahosh at the Kia of a cow. The Hashing Raja Kodon Katahosh, the Kodo, Sisna Jimmy, seen, under Todd just seen. Dog or sleep scene under the bench scene, shows eat scene, other just now definitely scene. Ashamano Sancha Taya Defish, I don't see in the neck on Sahanoso. And the Quaggy, not Dean on the Beshmas on a Quaggy, the Nenkajo was bowed down on the Shinkanilla. Other the Quaggy, High Hada, sister than Tesnoya Quaggy, than his Ado Hashine Land, so there's in Hades, region, get in there. The Nayo Nkadajo Pato, a Yotan Hotna, Adonjano Kedankishna. Hard she, but others than other being that she not that kind of this Coda. Artigini Kodoya, and Jekina de Galto, and Jabanadi. Don't catch your by Shadian Kodon Hama, Kamanosa, Ado Kodo, Jihana Engaje. Kodaya, Niajina Whitney, and Hajo Pado Kodo. Another not Indo Kodon is that be another not long can to kiss a Quaggy into the near by 8 kitten for no snow by 8 I don't not closure. Bahanate, which Anna is Ras Adot Hodan Lini, a Kodo, by Bahanate and Lido left. Adot Children set in Lini that the Yini that not send out Kodo our Huijin had also. Kodo Bank Tayada Hot Echo less, Adokon Tosakan later our Huija. The Tokonda, so it's in Aiden Lenny, Asian is it than Lindo less. But in Tayada Hot Echo, though, as she did the Craigie or so it's Eni had named a dig in the neck, Kodo. And can not Craigie did the Yahanat Nation that up with Ed or less. Kodo she, the Asahasi to negotiate Ishin Antkin Bessalagi. Haila Nankin at either. They just started in the cost and Khana Snihin, Ashine Land, Nikidene, Naisla, Hashine Land, Bedins, Indo, Yakahanas Kay, Ado Chahuin Zingo, Kodo, Niajane Wet Nikla, Shadigan, the Shin Kodo. Big Eddie Pink, Haila Nankin Bessalachida, Haishbet Ado. But not back with neat things, but Salah, Haila, but Nanskin, a Cohinson, Quaggy, could Abernatch upon sea case or Eddie Quaggy, Bethel, Washington, other not on Kin Nahaka has other, a could but Jalia dog I could Bethel Sinan, a Hajor Shoy did in Azat Kisla, Azat Soshin Shoy did in Kidene, Daost, Ado. Tana's and Leni, Ado the division directors done Leni, Adon de Hashi, has Twisani done Leni, Kakadocha, the best of Chodo Ishin Leniza, Adon Nitlahojo, the chodadil is a chochado is laid under the bed or after Hatabe Ahushio, a quaggy hajo, a chadil nis, Ado di land. Incumbent Asa Danigi, President Ned, Ado accounts of Danigi, Vice President Lizer, Ado is in Adish, any she has job as a teacher. A job, Han Hadate, or left on Hat Andeni, a job car teacher, Hale didn't get the Nabajo by Joe Bains and Haja La Pesa than get no in the Nanking is better husband as one that could understand or sound or less or the could so be the Belchidi Kajo car teacher so asked out with a fancy case or less. A laho do Saba Oho be the best sponsor and a large dog council done it at fancy case as asked Eljo fancy case or at Belcher, Hanate them lean or less. In Kandal the sheep, Bessen Dale Nashigi, and Dagit Bedo. Asked Alban C. Queso, Dosha Nacho Will in the Dosha Lang, Double Ohaban C. Queso Dole. It's a based any gate at the Never Lashla. Then no cat the Nendlinis asked Elhan C. Kiss. The Aeon Car is Dodo large or Anil Kenil. A could artig in the neck with Aya, Jopana the Schnekodo. I don't enjoy she could get the lieto less. I don't have the Kodo dan konden gestaan some konden dat kan denigi wa gehnitzen und acht khogodi den kehet enoshin na da hat findoles kodo chelin da dot le kodo nal kloshi besna da hajon doles ado di de kodo chena na sto hoshin lago di de es tan gesna hat londo les in kena da hat findoles den naje keda de lieto di den kiejin ke wet no session deni da os tragi bes da hajon ado de chene khatoles the Kodo, a Kashi Mado, Masana Chek at Dankin, how one has Ani, as she has Oshin, Holst Ayon or Ahbasala, Ishin Kabistan or Sondo, Leslie in the ne. A Arquichin Kungasan or Sondo, we get that no inquiry, no card, and then it's any other the best sponsor and the Nebel kit. Not Ani Nitlinigi, and the Kodo Hashine, not Ani. Could I didn't get a job, but now they need all this. Sneaking the net. Could it's not that not long or less. How to buy it, though. Yard echo did the Kia did Yard echo get the neb on sea kiss. Ah, which a ship on sea kiss. Craigie. Could I get a job, but now they need the internet. Although could AD the Budget and Finance Committee. The best sponsor on the Sanat Ligi Best of the Kid English in Craigie has already cleaned up. Has your not the kid in job on sea case or she not the kid out which has already not told the KDT. I did the Dal and could and not the kid in Zinny as she a care when Ziniki Saado did and they not on a large Craigie based on Dehigi Yankee halfway Sito Hashine not in Dashness. Ado hajo bishito yan se case or less bishin jo ado haida nan enago hot ashe ya hajo she ya hadnet or less the best on the higi the best ogi el hajo el adoni jo she da bo ning the she azabi gata do less the lata do less quegi ado quegi an na se ne jani ka ling do less kodo lek ek washin quegi hanani to kodo lek ek what to the kodo gi ek clean do less the kodo kamano so benadi less ning do tishin do na se ne kodo da digin the ne kodo an gi so ba na di ni do kodo ya gi so na di din ta a huiche kodo Khadina Dashkay, Nish could have the in the data. They got could Edo, Les could Ashi, no settle had done his seed, had Ashi in Konda. A chin no settle had done his seed or Hashina or Joshi Hashin Saba Nadil Trash, Hashin Saba Ohnel in the Lahanel. Hashin saw Sabelachet see the Ohnel in the Hashin Zabi Honel it or less out. Nothing is any cut or less tragedy, and the quite nothing is a quarter of Jean Dollars. Could I Hazonastly, Chair, Shana.
I can't land any on the Steel Donation and right here. Dobinache, quite in Lanchina Delgata. So na che yadi ko agenda cho na di kagi ya RDC AU-26-20, but I'd say visiting guests and officials again on that. Miss Masani sa isa.
Yate Shinatan Masanigi, Yate Bene, this is Delegate Freeland. Petlan Sagos Taligi, so Zenigi. So yeah, thank you very much for that prayer. Good morning, colleagues, Masanigi.
Good morning to Select Delegate Freeland. Any other delegates that you saw?
This is Delegate Slater. I'm listening in.
Delegate Slater, thank you. Good morning. With this, committee members, on our agenda, we have Navajo Nation Gaming Regulatory Office. And I hope Ms. Pauline Thomas is with us this morning. And
Good morning, Chair.
Good morning. If you go to the next page, on our agenda, as the Executive Session of Water Rights Commission, and then from here on out, we have Law and Order Committee, starting with Judicial Branch, letter H, I, J, K, L, M, N. But Peggy, can you give us some information on the Law and Order Committee's resolutions?
The next, you mean for water rights resolutions? Usually
No.
what
Law and Order,
happens-
no, Law and Order Committee.
Excuse me?
What's going on with Law and Order Committee's resolutions?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Apologize. Here I've been asking the LOC advisor the status of the resolutions, and what I've been informed is that they're ready, except for they're not signed, and so they're waiting for, I believe it's a vice chair, to sign the resolutions for them. Once they get signed, I guess then they're ready for budget and finance. So I'm thinking that, and then the other issue that I've also informed the chair about is the NABI resolutions need to be renumbered. It says NABIAU, but it should say September. NABIS, and then the numbers. So it's just a small technicality right there, and they're working on that, and they have to get that signed as well. And because they were approved on September 1st. The other one is the HES resolutions. They're all ready to go. So I've got all of those, and I believe we sent those out to you all yesterday. The email that Tom Platero had sent out that I forwarded to you, I'm hoping that you all got those where it has all of these resolutions, NABI resolutions and the HES resolutions, all of those that it says something about closeout resolutions or something like that. So hopefully you got those. Can somebody verify that? But that's the status this morning.
Christina, thank you for that, Peggy. So where we're headed here is that we might jump all the way out to Health, Education, and Human Services Committee. That's why I had reached out to ask Peggy to reach out to Chairman So or Vice Chair Slater to be present in case we might end up doing that. So they'll be ready for their resolutions to be presented. Okay, committee members, with that, we'll go on to Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office.
Good morning. Jill here's on the line now, coming from the Navajo Land Commission. I'm sorry, there's a lot of meeting going on, so I attend that meeting to pertain to Navajo Land Commission. Yes.
Okay, We have RDC AU dash. Here, see it now. 26-20. So for the record, we have.
Do we have a representative from RDC?
Good morning, Ms. Nakai. Delegate Freeland. I am a member of RDC on the line.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. So I'm back on. So.
Morning.
It has to be 0.9 or less. Well, how can one lead you to? Go ahead. Yeah. You are correct. The 1.9 looks not feasible. The 1.4, as we saw, well, unless we do some other changes, operationally to the systems, or change the tax.
Whatever. Are you there?
It still looks too expensive for 1.4. Now,
Yes, I'm here, Chair.
Somebody needs to
We've
speak their
got-
phone.
To, something like that, where there might be a different number than 0.9. So we had a little bit more
That Delegate Slater?
still cheaper than the full treatment. Thank you, Steve.
Delegate Slater.
Delegate Henya, or Chair Henya, sorry.
Where's the yellow hair?
Were you asking for us to start presenting this?
Somebody is I can barely hear anybody.
Is that right? Correct. That's a 22 MGD EAC system.
Okay. I don't know who was out. Delegate Slater, I'm sorry. Let's move forward. Peggy, can you read the resolution to the record?
Resolution RDCAU 26-20, resolution of the Resources and Development Committee, 24th Nomination Council, second year 2020, an action relating to Resources and Development Committee approving and recommending to the Budget and Finance Committee the proposed fiscal year 2021 budget for the Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office. This resolution has been read into the record electronically, Mr. Chair. Members of the committee, if you go to the exhibits that are attached to the resolution, Exhibit A has $0 in the total. And then General Fund Comparative Summary has $0 amount. And then the recommended change to the general fund budget, there are none. The exhibit E, conditions of appropriations, there are none. Exhibit E, the unmet needs, there are none. There's a committee report that's attached with a due pass with no amendment and the vote tally sheet from Resources and Development Committee. Chair.
Thank you for that reading, Peggy. With this, do we have somebody, OMB? Do we have OMB on the line?
Yes, OMB's on the line.
Kashid, if you would begin with the budget summary report for Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office.
Sure. Good morning, committee members and everyone on the line. This is Selena Begay, Senior Budget Analyst for OMB. I will be reading OMB report this morning. FY 2021 budget for Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office. Second page is table of contents. A, FY 2021 fund type budget summary. B, FY 2020 third quarter budget status report. C, FY 2020 third quarter performance assessment report. D, FY 2020 third quarter plan of operation status report. E, FY 2020 third quarter condition of appropriation summary report. There's none. Turn to the next page. A, FY 2021 fund type budget summary for Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office. FY 2021 Business Unit 120001 Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office. FY 2020 approved budget per CS-30-19 was $400,000. FY 2021 Navajo Nation funds all the way zero. The next page, B, FY 2020 third quarter budget status report for Gaming Regulatory Office. The general fund total original budget is $400,000. Revised budget $458,033.62. Actual $267,910.59. Encumbered $156,026.53. Budget available $34,096.50. Percentage expense of total is 92.56%. The next page, Rhonda with MPS will be reading. C.
Good morning, committee members. Under your tab C is your FY 2020 third quarter performance assessment report for Navajo Gaming Regulatory Office. First quarter was 2.40, second is 2.20, third quarter is 2.2. And on a rating scale of 0 to 3, they are meeting their goals and measures. Under tab D is your FY 2020 third quarter plans of operation status report for the Gaming Regulatory Office. You will note that they have last amended their plan of operation in 2018, so that is good, and there's no condition of appropriation for this program. That concludes OMB report.
Augustine, thank you for that report. Committee members, is there a motion?
This is Delegate Brown. I'll motion.
Augustine Shinanta, Delegate Brown, motions, and second by Shinanta, Delegate Jimmy Yolahair. With this, Peggy, were you able to get that?
Yes, Chair. Thank you.
Augustine, any questions or comments on the budget summary reports, committee members?
Chairman Tenio, this is Delegate Crotty.
Augustine, go ahead, Shema. Delegate Crotty.
I'm just looking at page 3 of 6. Do I need an updated copy? I don't see any budget for fiscal year 21. That's my question. Thank you, Chair.
Augustine, thank you for that question. I was looking at that too. So we'll go to
Chair, this is Delegate Yellowhair. Did it send me a copy too on that one too?
It's on the internet.
OMB
website.
Okay.
OMB. Navajo, if you Google Navajo OMB, it'll take you to their website, and it's just right there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Back to our OMB. Are you able to answer that question from Delegate Crotty?
This is Selena McGay again. What we have received is, if you look at the Navajo Nation Office of the Controller, they have proprietary fund FY 2021 recommended allocation. If you see their line item for gaming, there's zero for this year. Therefore, there was no budget received as far as we know. And then the Exhibit A is right the way it is on our part, the fund type summary. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. So, in a sense, what you're saying is there's $0 allocated for a gaming regulatory office.
Yes.
I guess with that, we'll go to Trinidad Chairman. I believe Pauline Thomas is on the line. Pauline Thomas, good morning. Are you able to respond to this question here?
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable council delegates and committee members. Yes, I can. With the COVID-19 pandemic that occurred between, or that is occurring, when the budget process finally started, we questioned the controller's office about why we weren't getting an allocation for this fund. And the response was that they did not feel that we were that we were open. They said there's no way that you could have any revenue if your office is not open, which is not the case. We are an essential business or an essential tribal program, and during the closure, we continued to process gaming licenses for regulatory and casino employees, and we continued to process vendor licenses. We continued to conduct our background investigations and continued business. And that was something that the controller's office was not aware of, and they did not contact us to, find out if that was the case. So the controller's office, their assumption was that the gaming facility was closed 100% and that there was no business going on, which is not the truth. So that's the reason why Mr. Robert Willie did not include a revenue projection. However, in order for us to continue to do business, to continue to issue employee licenses for the regulatory office and for the casinos and for the gaming vendors, we need to have this fund in order to meet our regulatory requirements with the National Indian Gaming Commission. We send our primary management official documents to them. And then we also have the Arizona Gaming Compact that requires us to have background investigations done for gaming employees and regulatory employees, and then also for vendor licenses. So that's how this number came out to be 0. I requested for it to be corrected, but never received a response back from the controller's office.
Okay. Augustina, thank you for that. Back to our committee and Shimon Delegate Cardi. That's the response, and it seems like we're moving forward with office staff has no budget for 2021. Do we have the controller's office on the line? The office of the controller? So this Kristen.
Sure.
As a committee, we are confronted with an office with no designated budget. What does that do to the resolution here?
The resolution that's in front of you was for the licensing fund, and that is That is on the RDC resolution. As far as the other situation that Ms. Thomas is describing, so we can't change the resolution. The resolution is final, but then the next question is, can other amounts be included in the budget at some point? And we would need at a minimum a revision from the controller's office. And without the controller's office on the line, I'm not really able to give good guidance. I don't know if OMB has any other thoughts on this, but what Ms. Thomas described would definitely impact her operations, which would then impact the operations of the gaming enterprise. So there's a snowball effect that would be in place. Is it possible, Chair, that we could ask a representative from the Office of the Controller to come on and be able to explain the situation that led to their decision, Chair?
That's what I've been trying to do, calling up the controller's office, but no response.
Chair, Delegate Yellow here.
Okay, do I still have the floor, Chair?
Yes, go ahead.
Or do you want to? Okay, so what I was saying is maybe we delay this and go on to water rights and then come back to this issue when we have someone from OOC on the line. That might be the best way to approach it, Chair.
Okay, we do have a motion and second already, so the best thing is to table this for revisit there.
This is a work session essentially, so this isn't a live legislation, so you can table it, you can pass it over, but there's much more flexibility in the standing rules because, like I said, this is not a live legislation, so we're not going to be running afoul of the formal standing committee rules. So if you want to do a revisit, if you just want to pass it over and then go back to it, that's fine too.
Okay, thank you for that guidance. I'll go share that with that. Committee members from the Delegate Yellow Hair.
Chair, thank you very much for giving me the floor. Hey, Craigie, the credit in the budget plus for 2021, just like President Lowell indicated, under a 6,500 budget code category for contractual services for $400,000. A peso for consultant attorney fee for altogether a specialized service fee for annual $130,000, expense cost for $20,000. Peso piece in the Lanson. Other contractual service to get other services $250,000. Pero tiene $400,000. It's very key, and so just if I'm in order, chairs to the floor. Going back to you. Go back on mute now. Thank you.
Magashina. The question, the issue here is that there's no money set aside from the controller's office or the regulatory office. Committee members, you've heard from our legal advisor, our principal attorney, Kristen Lowe, and recommending that we just pass this over, go to the Water Rights Commission, Water Rights Litigation Funds. Committee members, what are your wishes?
Okay, Emilio.
Go ahead, Sunanda. I'll get over again.
So does that mean that we can go ahead and go into water rights units, attorneys budget?
Until we can get the controller on the line, somebody from the office of the controller to give us an explanation and some options of how to work with this budget.
Okay. Maybe go on to the next one then.
Kushina, is there a consensus? Committee members, Delegate Elmer Begay requested that we move forward to the next one until we get the controller's office. Shanada Delegate O'Hare.
Viva. Viva.
Vice Chair Smith. Vice Chair Smith. Shanada Delegate Amber Crotty.
Chair, is this to move the legislation table? What are we doing? I'm sorry.
Move over it and go to the next one, and then we'll come back to it.
Thank you. This is Delegate Amber Keenan-Balcrotty. I vote green. I just received this budget a few minutes ago, Chair, so thank you. I'll vote green.
Okay, Delegate Nathaniel Brown.
This is Delegate Brown. I vote green.
Okay, Sheena. With that, let's move forward. Shanada, Chairman Ness, or Shanada, Delegate Mark Freeland.
I'm here, Chair. Shanada.
Okay,
So
Sheena.
is the legislation being tabled?
We're just bypassing it for now. We're not going to table it. We want to get the controller's office on the line, and then come back to it after we've handled water rights litigation.
Okay. I'm going to be on the phone, but I'm going to have cell service off and on, Shanada. So I'll be here though. Okay.
Okay, Sheena. Is that? Thank you. Okay, Sheena. Thank you. Peggy.
Yes, Chair.
So if somebody could contact the controller and tell her that we kind of got stuck here and regarding the allocations for gaming regulatory, and then also at the same time water rights litigation. Which committee?
That's RDC, but we need to get a number from DOJ. Usually, the Attorney General's office has a number that we can call into, but I'm not getting anywhere with that right now. I don't have a number to call into, a separate number, unless Byron can text us one or something. There might be one available for executive session. But,
okay.
The controllers, I did contact the controller and also Rob Willie. Controller responded back, so she's aware that after water rights, the discussion will continue.
Gashina, with that, I think I heard Madam H.E. McDorry McFall on the line.
No, I'm sorry. Good morning, Bennett. This is Jacqueline Mitchell with the NAVPA Water Rights Commission. The last time we met with RDC, they contacted Legislative Services, and they're the ones who provided us an executive session number.
Okay, with this, we are at that point on the agenda for Water Rights Commission. Is there a possibility that Department of Justice could set up a secure line?
Good morning. This is Cecilia Thomas. I can provide a call-in number to the committee. Actually, I can provide it to Ms. Peggy Nakai and our people to call into. And I apologize. I wasn't sure. Just like Jackie said, usually a call-in number is provided for us, but I'm happy to send that information along for us to call into an executive session. Thank you.
Okay. So this will be on Department of Justice secure line. We'll send it to Peggy, and then we'll be in executive session once I get a motion and second from our committee members. Water Rights Commission is now change on our agenda, item G, and it's requesting for executive sessions. And so with this, committee members, is there a motion to go to executive session?
Yellow hair.
Delegate Jimmy Yellow Hair's motion, a second.
Padre.
Is there a second? Committee members?
This is Delegate Crotty. I'll second.
Augustine Shema, Delegate Amber Crotty seconds that. So with this, we do have our committee members, and I believe Delegate Mark Freeland is still on the line. Delegate Mark Freeland, are you still on the line? And we are getting a secure number from Department of Justice. And with this, DOJ, are you still on the line with us right now?
Yes, this is Cecilia Thomas. I just sent Ms. Peggy Nakai along with some individuals on an email string the conference line numbers, so